God warns someone you trust is being exposed right now. Don't skip this, because if you miss the message, you might miss a crucial piece of your own story. My child, pay close attention as I talk about parts of your life that you didn't see as signs from God. I'm going to show you 7 times that I called your name. 7 times heaven reached out. 7 times that are meant to keep you safe, assist you, and direct you. You didn't push me away because you didn't care. You didn't seem to pay attention to me. I was trying to keep you safe, but you thought those times were just a fluke. You were mad, tired, busy, unsure, and lost. And it was hard to hear me over all the noise. However, the 7th call is now over. That is why I speak so quickly. When I called you the first time, my beloved child, you were trying to ignore how you felt inside. It was clear to you. You couldn't put your finger on the strange gentle pull on your spirit. You were told to slow down, stop, and think about your way. Something told you a shift, a whisper, or a thought. But you didn't notice because life was too loud, too fast, and too full. You told yourself it was just stress and being worn out. But that was me. I tried to warn you before things got worse. I saw things you didn't see. I knew what was going to happen. I tried to get your attention before the storm by pulling you to the side, but you didn't see me. You didn't stop. I called you again during the long wait that made you so mad. You were about to go through a door when it shut on you. You were looking forward to a plan that didn't come together. What you were hoping for was taken away from you. You were sad, confused, and even hurt. You didn't know why things went badly. It looked like the delay was meant to punish you. But it wasn't a punishment just the same. It was to keep them safe. I stopped you from going that way because I knew it would make you sad. You couldn't have dealt with it. I took away a chance. You thought it was turned down, but I thought it was saved. I tried to keep you from falling into a trap the enemy set because you couldn't see what was going to happen next. You thought the delay was a mistake. It wasn't a message from God. When I called you the 3rd time, you forgot about the dream right away. The bad dream that made you feel bad. The dream that seemed to be a message. That dream that when you woke up made your heart beat fast. You put it off. Even though you knew it was important, you did something else. You said it wasn't important, but I showed you what was going on in your spirit world in that dream, letting you see things that your normal eyes couldn't. I tried to get your attention when your mind was clear enough to hear me. You went back to your normal life after you woke up. The dream went away slowly. Someone sent you pictures to keep you safe from what was going to happen. It was my voice. When I called you the 4th time, I took someone away from you. Someone you thought you needed. Someone you thought would come into your life. Someone who made you feel comfortable at home or excited. They made you feel weak, but you held on to them. They were not meant to be with you, even though you wanted to keep them. They were slowly pulling you away from me and you had no idea it. That couldn't go on for much longer. You cried. I took them out of your life to keep you safe, not to hurt you. You asked some questions. You didn't understand why the link broke off so quickly. But, my child, that broken link was God's way of telling you something. I took away the thing that would have killed you in the long run. You thought you were being turned down, but you were saved. You were heartbroken when I called you 5 times. That moment when you thought your whole being was breaking down. When the pain was too much to talk about or handle on your own. We broke up not because I hurt you. It was life shaking things that wouldn't stay put. I let the pain happen because it's the only thing that can bring my heart back to me after it's been away. You reached out to me when you were hurt for the first time ever. I called you even though you were crying, sad, and having chest pain. When everything else went wrong in your life, I was there for you. It wasn't being left behind that broke your heart. It was telling me to hold you and heal you. 6 times I called you, and by the 6th time you felt really tired. That strong stress that you can't explain. That spiritual weight that made you think something was wrong, but not certain what. That weight didn't mean you were weak. It was a message. Your spirit knew there was a fight coming. It was getting darker faster. The enemy was getting ready to attack. Your soul knew it before your mind did. I whispered to you, close up, my child. Your life kept pulling your attention away from. Say prayers, pay attention, and stay awake. You also didn't know that the wait was my way of asking for help. And when I called you 7 times, it was too loud for you to hear me. You didn't pay attention to the soft voice that said, no, come back to me. Things can't go on like this. You told yourself you'd pray later. You'd move more slowly in the end. Soon you'll hear it. But never showed up again. You didn't say no to me. You had too much to do. Your lack of attention to me did not mean you did not care. You were hurting. You didn't need to leave. You were tired, lost, unsure, and heavy. But kid, this 7th call was your last chance to hear me before I had to raise my voice. Say, Amen. I'm strong because of the Bible. That reading the Bible every day is good for you. That is why I am talking so quickly right now. It has been hard to understand, doubt, or stay focused during the 7 calls. Because without my help, you can't stay away from the danger. Because I care too much about your heart. I can't let you lose your fate. I can't be quiet because I care too much about your soul. You think those things happen for no reason, but I called those times to save you. My voice was in every person who talked to you. Every delay, every interruption, every loss, and every warning. But this message is no longer hidden. It's a short but important message. Pay attention, my child. This is your wake up call, and your chance to change which way you live. You won't be able to go into what's coming unless you're ready. Come with me. I need to talk to your heart. The time has finally come in heaven. Listen with all the peace you can muster. My dear child, I need to tell you why this feeling is much stronger than any other you've had. This isn't just another message. It's not just words of comfort or support. This message from heaven came quickly and strongly. And every word was heard by everyone in heaven. I need to speak now because something bad is about to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't get away from it. No matter how strong or smart you are, this isn't meant to scare you. I don't use or want to use the words worry and fear. This is to get you ready for the storm, keep you safe, and get your life back on track. There is danger nearby, so I stop being gentle. There is a lot of noise here because time is running out. Stress was building up around you, but you couldn't put your finger on it. You thought it was just your feelings that made you feel heavy. You were very tired, and going to sleep didn't help. Little things that normally wouldn't bother you were making you stressed. You could feel the peace leaving you. In the back of your mind, there was a hint of doubt. These feelings were going on for a while. Those were signs. There were hints that things were changing in the spirit world. There were hints that something was going to happen. The enemy looked like they were getting ready to attack. I saw it form before you felt it. I saw the dark getting ready. I saw them set the trap. As I watched the enemy try to get into your life, I couldn't keep quiet. I want you to know that ignoring my voice hurts your spirit. I'm not punishing you. I'm just mad that you leave yourself open when you walk away from me. When you move without listening, you take away the safety net that holds you up. When you make choices without me, you end up going in directions that were not meant for you. And those few steps away become wide open doors that the enemy is ready to use when danger is close. That's why I'm here now. It wasn't mild or quiet. Your spirit can't say it didn't hear me because it was so loud. Now there are no more warnings. It's not because my love must end. It's just that the season has changed. We can't risk being hurt if we don't have faith or search with all our hearts. Moving slowly isn't enough to stay alive when something close by comes along. Being shaky, sleepy, numb, or far away won't help you beat what's coming at you. You need to pay full attention, fully obey, fully understand, and fully connect with me for something to happen. Now you can't just ignore me. I'm not mad at you. I really need you. It doesn't let me down. I watch out for you. I have no doubts about you. I want to help you. I will not let you go into the dark without seeing you because you are mine. I don't want you to lose your heart over stress that you could have avoided. I'm not going to let you fall into a trap that I could have stopped with my voice because you were busy and didn't hear me. The enemy will not get what I had planned for you. That's why this message feels and sounds stronger. Heaven is taking over. Your spirit guides are giving you gifts that you need to figure out. They're not meant to make you feel bad. They were sent to keep you safe. We are moving into a new season. When I talk quickly, it means that you need to make a decision. It means a choice can let doors open or shut. In a world you can't see, the next few steps of your journey are very important. You'll feel bad about missing this if you don't pay attention to me again. It's not because I want to leave you, but because you'll have problems I tried to keep you from having. The enemy has seen you. He knows you're worn out. He knows what you need to work on. He knows when you're not sure of yourself. There are people he knows who can change you. He knows what you need to give up. He knows that your wounds still hurt. He's also thinking about how to hit you where you're weakest. He has plans, but I'm telling you about them before he does anything. I'm going to show you the danger before it hurts you. I'm sounding the alarm before the blow. Don't listen to me again. If you do, you'll get into what I was trying to keep you from. Your spiritual path has been off. There was no reason for you to leave me. Life was pulling you in too many directions at once. You're tired not because you're weak, but because your spirit has been fighting battles that one heart can't handle. You haven't been feeling anything because you haven't had time to rest. On the other hand, a heart that is empty can't see danger. A tired spirit can't see the enemy. If your soul isn't healthy, it can't hear you. There comes a time when whispering isn't enough. That's why I sound different now. That's why I feel rushed. So I feel stronger, more confident, and more powerful. My child, this is not the time to joke around. The way you feel about God is about to change. Something else will happen if you wait or listen. You can go in two different directions. The first one leads to safety, clear thinking, big steps forward and safety. The other ones make things hard, painful, and full of regret that aren't necessary. Not only that, but you can't pick anything. I'm not telling you this because I think the worst will happen. I'm telling you this because I know it's dangerous. But also pay attention to this. Everything that tells me to be careful is wrapped in love. I always tell the harsh truth because I care. I warn of danger because I care. I don't want to lose you. So, I need to talk quickly. I'm telling you the truth because I care too much about what will happen to you. Because I can see things you can't. I get in the way of your life. It doesn't matter that I warn you. They come to help. I'm not mad because of my loud voice. It protects you. I'm not in a hurry as a punishment. This is the best love there is. You are mine. Also, I'm not going to let you go into the dark without a light. You are mine. And I will stop you with my hand if you try to fall into the enemy's trap. If I have to, I will shake the sky to get your attention. I love you always. No matter what, don't give up on yourself. If you do what I say now, no threat will work against you. Listen up, kid. It's your turn now. This is where the road splits. This is the last alert before the change. I agree with you. This is what I'm saying. I'll watch out for you. I'm ready to protect you from what's coming. If you want to stay with me, please pay close attention. I need to warn you about the danger that is getting worse nearby. There's risk that your normal eyes can't see. The danger has been building up slowly, ready to strike when you least expect it. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Please calm everyone down and explain what's going on. In the spiritual world, things have changed and a storm is coming your way. If you don't pay attention now and listen with all your heart, you'll run into something that will destroy your peace, your soul, and your future. It's not a small fight. This is not a short-term problem. You can't just get through this like you have every other thing. That's right. This is an attack that was planned out and made to hit you where it hurts as well as where it is weak. The enemy knows what will happen if you stand up, so they are working behind the scenes to break you. Pay attention and follow the rules. The person you're becoming scares him. He's scared of how strong you are. You're scared because of the calling. So he's not just moving around without a reason. My child, things are getting worse around you. You knew you felt them, but you couldn't put your finger on it. The sudden weight gain, the unstable emotions, the sudden confusion, the spiritual drain, the anxiety that tells you lies all the time, and the thoughts that make you doubt yourself, your worth, and the decisions you've made. These aren't signs that you did badly. There is a battle going on in the spirit world. Things are not going badly in your life. I'm telling you about the attack so it doesn't come as a surprise that someone is after you. Also, the urge to give in has been getting stronger. Not just the desire to do wrong, but also the desire to give up. There are times when you want to be alone. Give up something important. Get involved with people who aren't right for your calling. Keep your voice down, or go back to bad habits that have hurt you in the past. Sin is always stronger when your faith is close. This fake comfort is an attack by the enemy to take your attention away from the real healing I'm about to give you. You'll go backwards instead of forwards because he shows you loops you already know. I'd like to talk to you more, though. I want you to break free from the chains that were holding you back. I want you to break some habits that were controlling your life. Get out of thoughts that were never yours. The wrong people have been coming into your life during this storm. Some of them have already come. A lot of people who say nice things but have sneaky plans. People who are fun but not stable. Few people are truly spiritual threats even if they seem nice. People who take from you instead of helping you. People who hurt you more than they heal. The enemy often gets people to do things they don't want to do in order to change their fates. He knows you care a lot, have a soft heart, and want to connect with someone. He sends fakes that look like they are comfort. Be careful, my child. This holiday season, I'm not sending everyone who comes to you. Some are sent to drain you, annoy you, slow you down, or trick you. You are beginning to fall into emotional traps. The enemy is setting up tricks that look like, I'm just tired. I'm just overwhelmed. I just need a break. I'm just confused. But they are really strings that are meant to catch you in hopelessness, stress, emotional breakdown, or spiritual numbness. He wants to shock you. He wants you to sink slowly so that you don't learn how bad things are until it's too late. He wants you to know how important you are. He wants you to not feel like you're with me. Based on how you feel, he wants you to start telling yourself lies. But you're not the only one who feels this way. Before they catch you, I'll tell you about all the traps. There is also lying going on behind people's backs. Lies that are told to you in a whisper. The kind of lies that sound like what you're thinking. Lies that make sense. Lies you know very well. Lying like you're not good enough. Nothing will change. God is a long way away. You're losing your way. You're by yourself. You don't get anyone. This does not work. You are not where you should be in life. Meant to be. It took a while for these lies to get around, but eventually you believed them. Kid, those thoughts aren't mine. These people are from the dark side and want to keep you from seeing who you really are. Your enemy knows a lot about you now. He knows that you're most likely to get hurt when you're by yourself. He knows how bad it is to feel like no one is seeing you. He understands how scary it is to not know what will happen next. He knows that being tired makes you not as strong. He knows how you act. He knows how much pain you're in. He was going to wait until your heart was really tired. He wants to attack when your spirit and mind are the busiest and your thoughts are all over the place. That's why I had to shout instead of whisper. Because of that, I just couldn't wait. I had to come now. That's why I need to speak quickly. You don't even realize how bad things are for you spiritually. But I do. I can't see the world where everything is happening. Someone who will make you feel better, but will be bad for you is about to come into your life, says the enemy. That old wound will be opened up again by the enemy so that it can hurt you again. He wants you to lose your sense of right and wrong so that you elect to do stupid things instead of smart ones. I think the enemy wants you to go back to old ways of feeling that you thought you had left behind years ago. I believe the enemy wants you to give up. Listen to me, my child, right now. Listen to my voice. I can tell from the tone of your voice that you need to answer right away. You will run into something that was meant to destroy your peace, your purpose, and your future if you keep ignoring it. This threat doesn't come from me. It comes from someone who is scared of what you're turning into. You are not being warned because you are weak. You were chosen, so you are being warned. The enemy is always trying to take away what heaven has marked. You can still have hope, though. You're not by yourself. You have the power to act. This is me putting myself between you and the danger that is coming your way. You won't get caught in the attack if I tell you about it. You won't get caught in the storm because I put you out in it. I'm weakening the darkness by shining light on it. Boy, pay attention, man. If God always protects you, then you are my defense. There is risk, but I am safe. An attack is coming, but you are also making progress. Both the enemy and I are getting stronger. If you stay close to me, trust me, and obey me, no weapon made against you will hurt you. You are mine. I won't hurt you with what's coming down if you listen now as you feel more awake. Know that your help with this mission is not a joke. It's something God wants us to know. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Please lean in and take a few slow, deep breaths. I need to touch you gently about something inside you right now. Your heart's health. Not the heart you see, but the heart that feels. When your heart breaks, it beats even when it's tired. It has been yelling in your head, but you haven't said a word. When you listen to me, don't feel bad or scared. Don't try to defend yourself when you listen. Keep an open mind. I love you and want to tell you something. I'm not going to hurt you with what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is not meant to judge, but to help. The inside of you is worn out, my beloved child. You can't hold that much weight for too long without stopping. You didn't choose to carry these burdens and do the things you weren't asked to do. You shouldn't fight by yourself. Sometimes you're tired when you wake up all day. And when you go to sleep, you still don't feel calm when you wake up. You make yourself do things and tell yourself to be strong over and over again. The way you feel is so weak that you want to give up even though you don't want to. You both want to stay together so badly, but you feel like you're slowly falling apart. I get it. I could see that your heart was beating fast every time you tried to smile. I saw you hold back tears because you didn't feel strong enough to say how lonely you were. My child, you are tired, but you won't tell yourself that. You don't feel anything. As you try to ignore it, there is something heavy and quiet. Things don't make you feel the same way they used to. It looks like happiness is a long way off. Peace doesn't seem to last long. Hope seems weak to me. Because you don't want to bother anyone. Things that used to get your heart racing now feel dull, fuzzy, and quiet. You've been telling yourself that everything is okay. But the truth is that your spirit is worn out because you've been in survival mode for so long, you forgot what it's like to be at peace. Being numb doesn't mean you failed. It's being tired. That sound is your soul trying not to break from all the pain at once. I don't want you to feel nothing, though. I want you to feel better. You're feeling lost and confused inside. You have question marks, issues, and issues that you can't answer. You've been trying to understand your life, but things get less clear the more you think about them. You don't know what to do. Not sure which person you are becoming or the person you used to be. What you want and what you fear are at odds with each other. You don't know what to do with your past or your future. It's hard for you to tell which voice is mine right now because your thoughts are so loud and mixed up. This mess wasn't my fault. It happened because of the battle and spiritual pressure going on around you in the world you can't see. Also, your heart is tired, which makes it harder for you to feel my soft touches. You've been trying to figure out what I want, but my heart is too full to see straight. Not because you didn't want to talk to me, but because you didn't know what to do, were worried, were too busy, or were afraid of making a mistake. I told you things in whispers sometimes, but you didn't listen. I tried to get you to let go of bad things, but you held on a little longer. Fear told you to wait when I asked you to move forward. You kept having it happen. I'll get it later. They kept getting pushed farther away, though. Maybe you didn't pay attention to me because you're rude. You didn't listen to me because you were mad. I think you didn't pay attention to me because you were tired. You couldn't hear me because life was too loud and my voice was too soft. Putting off obeying is the same thing as not being safe. My child, I'm not sure if you've been trying to stay away from my voice, but you have. You got tense every time I told you to be still. Every time I told you to slow down, you got antsy. Life's noise pushed me away. Every time I was about to talk, you didn't say no to me. You didn't want to see the things that were hurting me. You tried to stay away from me because you knew that the light I gave off would show you wounds you didn't want to see. You got busy because being by yourself and quiet helped you deal with your pain. My child, running will not help you get better faster. On a spiritual level, you're tired. You're not weak or broken too far to fix. You're just worn out. Will you no longer fight battles you can't see and stand tall for everyone else? Are you sick of not believing in your own worth? Want to know what's going to happen next? Getting sick of not being able to reach me? Had enough of praying and not getting anything? Can't take how bad you feel about being spiritually dry any longer because your heart is so full. You stopped listening to what I told you. You were so tired that you could hardly understand. You seem to have been surviving instead of truly living. Crying inside instead of getting better, and hoping quietly instead of believing strongly. But pay attention, kid. I'm not mad at you. I want to save you very much. Do not worry about me. I have my eye on you. Please don't judge me. I'm going to help you. I don't mind that you're tired. When I answer, I'm being kind. Thoughts are blocked when the heart is full. I've started talking louder because of this. They love you, not because they are mad at you. They did it to help someone, not to scold. I saw you fall and came to help you. I could tell you were getting sleepier, so I came to wake you up. I saw that you were getting more confused, so I came to help you understand. I came to make you stronger because I saw how tired you were. I came to protect you because I saw that danger was coming. You are mine. You are mine. I can't just watch you fall apart, though. I can't stand it when you take a break and act like nothing is wrong. I can't stand it when you move away from me while the enemy gets stronger. I can't stand to watch you walk toward danger. Bad things will never happen to you because I will stop them before they do. That's what I am as your savior. That's how I act as your dad. I'm here, kid. I am putting my hand on very deep wounds. There is a lot of weight on my back. I'm putting out the worst fears. Those crazy thoughts are getting better. I'm energizing you again. You're not alone. Even though you're tired, know that we have not forgotten about you. Even if you don't feel anything, you're not lost, but it feels like you are. Even though you feel weak, you're not by yourself. Please come back to me. Get close to me. I want to make your heart feel better. Let me bring life to the empty parts of you. I can help you get stronger. I'll be there to break the silence. I'm not here to scold you. I'm here to save and heal you. To get you better, not to leave you where you are. Now that this is your chance to be saved, I will not let you go. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to steal souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are about to step into your divine future. But keep in mind that this isn't just for you. Someone else will be able to reach their own miracle through your story. Let's think about this deep truth before we finish this powerful story. This message wasn't found by accident. This is a divine appointment that was made just for you. Little one, I love you and I'm about to touch you in ways you haven't let anyone touch you in years. You hide your hurts and pain by being strong and quiet. I want to talk to the weak parts of you that you don't want to show. I don't tell you about these places for that reason. I want to help you get better. I'm not calling them out to hurt your feelings. I do it to free you. I don't shine a light on them to judge you, though. I do it to help you leave the darkness they made. It's been quiet because you thought these wounds were small, easy to handle, or would just go away. But kid, here's the truth. Even though you thought all of your wounds were better, they still talk to you at night. If you don't listen to me now, these wounds will get worse. In your heart, deep down, you feel alone. Sometimes you can't explain how you sometimes couldn't get through to anyone when you tried. There were times when no one heard you cry. There were times when you needed comfort, but all you could hear was silence. People learned not to count on you to stay. You learned how to handle things by yourself. You learned how to do things on your own. But being left behind left a scar that still lies. You're by yourself. No one cares. Everyone leaves. You're not worth the trouble. Those lies are not true. You can still feel and hear them, though. Every second you felt like you were behind, I saw it. You used to feel empty when people left. I also never left you. Not even a breath. You didn't feel like you were heard. You were honest about your hurt, your hopes, and what you needed. But too often people didn't listen, got it wrong, or made your words seem small. It taught you that talking about your feelings would not make you feel better. It never felt safe to let your heart open. So, you learned to act like everything was fine because being open didn't seem to make sense. You learned not to talk, but you've been sobbing inside. Really hear, understand, and see you have been on your mind for a long time. My child, I've heard everything you never said. I heard every prayer you said through your tears. I've heard everything you were afraid to say. I have never missed a single tear you shed. You feel bad about it. You should feel bad about what you said. Feel bad about what you didn't say. Being unhappy with the choices you made. Being upset about choices you didn't make. Feel bad about the people you failed to save. Feel bad about not being enough at times. You punish yourself for mistakes you made a long time ago that I no longer remember. You are harsher on yourself than anyone else when you remember the good old days. But guilt wraps around your spirit like a heavy chain. My child, don't let what happened yesterday stop you. You didn't even ask me to let you off the hook. I don't care about the past. I don't judge you the way you judge yourself. We forgive you. You were saved and loved. Get rid of your shame. It is not okay for you to carry it. If you think the answers are coming soon, type men. Heaven is moving because of my prayers. Share this video too. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.